Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Growth Blueprint podcast, where we bring entrepreneurs, leaders, and innovators who have done meaningful impact in their own industry and in their own community. Today's guest is very special. She is mother of two. She started her career with her kids being very young, and she literally worked hard. With her dedication, she built herself very well. She is a successful entrepreneur, and you will learn a lot from today's talk. Let's welcome Anna Sinilo. Anna, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you for having me.
Anna, tell us more about yourself.
Um First of all, again, thank you so much for having me at your podcast. I'm super excited, Tina. You know how close to my heart you are. A little bit about myself. I'm Anna. I'm a mortgage broker. I moved to Canada 15 years ago, or almost 16 years ago. Time flies indeed. Yeah, my husband decided to take a job opportunity here in London, Ontario. Back home, I was a lawyer, and then I decided to take a little break, come to Canada, enjoy this beautiful country. The idea was just to stay for 2 years, and here I am, being a mortgage broker, mom of two, um, growing my business. Um, yeah.
So that's great. So you moved from where did you move?
I moved from Poland. Back home, I was a lawyer. Landing here in Canada was pretty intense experience, right? Because you are shifting from being a super active person to being a homestay mom.
Yeah.
Because at that time, I got pregnant with my first child, so I focused myself on raising family.
Yeah.
And I stayed with Laura at home for 4 years. And after 4 years, I felt like something is missing in my life, and I decided to explore career options.
Right.
And this is how I became mortgage broker. And yeah, and it's been like this for the past 10 years, and you know how I love this business.
Of course.
Real estate is like such a big part of my life. I try to balance family life, business life, and my own life.
Of course. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
So when we talk about balancing your family life and your own life, how do you balance that out? Like, how do you navigate the process being into the real estate side of the industry where things shift significantly in every quarter, I would say?
Yeah.
So handling those challenges and managing your family life, how do you find the balance there?
Yeah, it's not easy, right? Because you want to put 100 yourself into everything you do, and at some point you're like facing this situation where you feel exhausted, and you want to be a perfect mom, you want to be a perfect business owner, you want to serve your clients best you can, you want to be a perfect wife, you want to be perfect.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, right? That's the vibe. Like we are trying to be the best version of ourselves, but at the same time, in at one moment of my life, I was like, okay, I'm tired.
Right.
I have zero energy, and after spending a weekend on my couch watching stupid TV shows, I was like, okay, I'm doing something wrong.
Right.
I have to regroup, recharge, change my lifestyle, because it's not working in my own favor. And if I won't be able to be present in any aspects of my life, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Of course.
So first of all, I exercise. Every morning I try to spend at least 20-25 minutes just for myself doing my
That's
workout.
amazing. Yeah.
I recently discovered Pilates, which is like my favorite type of workout.
Right.
It gives me a lot of joy and calms me down, like
Right.
grounds me, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. And I go on vacation. People are like, "You're always on vacation."
Well, you have to enjoy your life, right?
Right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to reward myself,
Right.
because I put so much of my energy out there,
Mm-hmm.
right? I work. And it's not like work where you go 9 to 5
Right. Yes. It's all the time,
all the
basically.
time,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
you do what you have to
Of
do, and when
course.
your client
Right.
is calling you because
Yeah.
they are putting an offer and it's like Sunday evening
I
10
love.
p.m., you take the call and you do your part.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, this is what it is, how this is how we can do it. You serve them best.
Mm.
But at the same time, um in order to keep this balance, you have to you have to appreciate yourself as a person. So yes, I do go on vacations. I go on vacation. I still work when I'm on vacation,
Right.
but I try to limit my work to absolutely necessary tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a great support with my agents at my team. So
Right.
my clients are always taken care of regardless what I'm doing. But exercising, healthy eating plus me time,
Right.
it's crucial.
Oh, 100%.
Crucial.
100%. I agree on that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
absolutely true.
Trying to eat healthy as well, which is kind of tough because when you are
You're
in a
busy.
yeah,
It's
you like in
tasks.
a
Yeah.
go time.
Yeah.
So I will always try to have my healthy snacks here and there just to avoid all the junk food and everything.
Right.
Um, and I want to be present for my kids. So there is this period of time during my day where I'm like, okay, this is the time when I'm taking my kids to the activities. This is
Right.
the time when I'm putting my kids to sleep. Um, you have to set your priorities in a certain way that it gives you balance in life. Do I reject business when it's coming my way? Never, though.
Yeah.
Never.
Clients are important too.
So
100%.
important,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
But at the same time, you have to be able to filter those
Correct.
clients,
Yes.
right? Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who they take they want your energy,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, maybe this is not the right moment for them,
Correct. Correct.
right? And
Yeah.
then you guide them and then you tell them what to do, with keeping in mind that this particular client might not be a right
Right. Fair.
person for
Right.
you at this stage of their life.
Correct.
So it's all about picking and choosing your battles and managing your schedule. That's how it works for me. But workouts are not negotiable. It gives me so much energy.
That's good. That's a really good, really good advice, actually, I would say. Now let's talk about your industry. Like, how long have you been doing this business, and
Right.
when was the time that you figured out this is it? Like, this is what I want to do.
This is very, very interesting story because real estate business, a lot of people approaching this industry thinking, I'll get my license, I'll post on
Yeah.
Facebook that I'm real estate agent, I'm a mortgage broker, and then the business will come. No, it won't. I experienced this on my own skin, and I hold the license for the past 10 years. My first year, I had zero idea of what I'm doing,
Right.
zero idea about the industry, but I was like, okay, I have nothing to lose,
Mm-hmm.
right? The
Yeah.
worst case scenario, I'll find some kind of full-time job.
Right.
But I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So my first year, it was all about networking
Right.
and learning the industry.
Yeah.
And on my first year, I remember I was always out and about meeting people. We met,
That's how we
right?
met.
That's how
Actually, I
we
was about
met.
to say that. Yeah.
Exactly. And I remember my husband was like, you're never home. You're always out there partying, doing those events and lunches and this and that, and there is zero money coming out of this. I made on my first year, I made $10,000. Very frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Very frustrating.
Of course.
Mind that it was 10 years ago, so mortgages were very different. Like the
Mm-hmm.
mortgages were like $200,000, $150,000, because prices were different, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like $1 million mortgage was like a dream.
Correct.
Was
$1 million
so
were like a dream
it's
home.
like
Yeah.
in London, Ontario. Maybe
On.
in GTA it was different, but at that
Correct.
time, like $1 million house, there was no such a
It's
thing,
like, yeah,
right?
3 million right now, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. So I made $10,000, very frustrating, but I was like, okay, this is, and there was so much work following this $10,000,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
It's not like it happened. I worked really hard.
Correct.
But I was like, okay, it is what it is. Let's keep going.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So I joined Dominion Lending Center at that time. Very good, very strong brokerage here in Canada, and that was a game changer.
Right.
Like, you need to have a strong mentor
Correct.
behind you,
Yeah.
someone who will support you every step of the way, someone who will guide you, someone who will give you all the knowledge and confidence.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I joined the Mini Learning Center, things shifted
Right.
dramatically.
Cool.
So I always tell whoever wants to join the real estate, make sure you are working with the right people.
Correct.
Super important.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I started making more money. You
Mm.
know, the work that I did on my first year started bringing profits, right?
That's great. Yeah.
Came to fruition. I was like, okay. It was not crazy money, let's be honest.
No.
Not crazy money, but I made $40,000. So I was like,
Yeah.
I remember we went on vacation. We did road trip to US, and one of the cities on our map was Chicago.
Yeah.
And I went to Louis Vuitton store,
Uh-oh.
and I rewarded myself.
Oh, that's big.
Because I work hard. I worked so hard. My husband was like, "You crazy? You just spent $2,000 for this bag. Why?" But for me, it was like almost a symbol.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
I did such a good job,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I can do it. It's
You deserve it.
I deserve it. We're
Absolutely.
moving forward with this business,
Yeah.
and it was very, very nice feeling, very good feeling. And from that point,
Things went ahead.
things went ahead because
Yeah.
my referral partners noticed how motivated I am, how much work and dedication I put in every and each file, how respectful and kind I am for my clients and for them.
Right.
And they're like, "Oh, she's doing good job."
Right. Yeah.
Right? So things started moving forward. I created a lot of great friendships and relationships that are valid and appreciated till today.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
Right? So it was not only like, butterflies and unicorns situations. I had moments when I cried, right?
So how did you handle yourself when you had moments? I mean, again, market keeps shifting. So when there was a downtime, how did you manage yourself at that point?
It feels weird when
Yeah.
when the phone
You
is
can't
not
digest.
ringing. Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause especially when you are, always in this go-go mode.
Correct.
And phone is constantly ringing, and you're making this money, and you're like on this cloud nine, like,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
So when the phone is not ringing, you're like,
What is going
what is
wrong?
going on?
Yeah.
So this is the time when I tell myself, okay, usually you complain that you're tired, you don't have time for yourself, you don't have time for your pleasure, you don't have time for enjoying life. I try to focus on myself and use this time in a way that is productive for myself.
Correct. Yeah.
I just go for a long walk. I play the podcast or good music.
Right.
I try not to call random people, like, just to have a nice conversation. I just try to calm and regroup and come up with some good strategies that will allow me to get business.
Right.
And those are the moments when I have best ideas.
That's so
Literally.
true. Yeah.
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 Right? There's this moment of silence, and then
Yeah.
you're like thinking, okay, what can I do to
Differently, basically.
yeah, differently? What if I will do this strategy, or I will do that, or I will go there, or I will connect with this person? And those are the moments when I kind of heal
Mm-hmm.
and regroup, recharge, and it's always working.
Yeah.
Always. Like,
Great.
honest to God, it's always working. And all of a sudden the phone is ringing again. Um,
So I
yeah,
believe the quiet moments are important as well, just
so
to get a
important.
little bit of pause,
Yeah,
sit back, think about what you're doing, and then recharge and restart,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Because you cannot be always on this go mode, and again,
And lose yourself.
yeah, and losers.
Mhm.
And even if it's a downtime and you're feeling like, oh, I was just doing so much business in, let's say, March, and now it's September, and the phone is like so quiet, and that's okay. It will
Yeah,
ring again because
right.
people, they know
Mm-hmm.
that you are doing good business.
Correct.
So as long as you maintain good service, as long as you are kind and honest and fully committed to your clients and
Mm-hmm.
referral partners, they're not going to forget about it.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's all about how you present yourself. It's all about how you navigate through the process.
Mm-hmm.
And this is part of my identity. This is part of my personality. Maybe this is not going to work for everyone out there in the industry, but I become friends with my clients and
Yes,
my
I know. Yeah. Well,
and this
that's,
is good because
yeah,
when they feel like, okay, we passed this stage, client, mortgage broker, we passed this stage, mortgage broker, real estate agent, mortgage broker, lawyer, mortgage broker, accountant, whichever
whatever.
relationship you
Yeah.
have, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go. I'll talk with her because she's my friend. In
Correct.
first place, she's my
Yeah.
friend. I refer to her because she's my friend.
Correct. Correct.
So
Got it.
that's very cool. And I love it. I'm a very social person. I'm like, I love having, people around me. It gives me energy.
So, what is the best thing about your business? I know you just said you love connecting with people. Like, is that something that motivates
Oh,
you to
a
being in the
hundred
business?
percent. 100%. Like, commission is, yeah, let's be honest. Money part is super
Of course,
important,
it's
right? We have
important.
to pay our bills.
Of
I have
course.
mortgage too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? So I'm not going to pretend like I'm doing things pro bono. But I remember when I moved to Canada, for me, the hardest part of me being an immigrant
Mm-hmm.
was the fact that I'm starting from the scratch. I don't know anybody here.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't have friends.
Yeah.
And this few people that we met after we moved, nice
That's about,
people.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with them. It's just we were not able to create like a deeper
Yeah.
relationship,
Right. Yeah.
deeper sort of like more special type of energy. We were not able to create this. And I appreciate to have people who are close to my heart in my life because I'm a social person, right? Like my
Yeah.
husband, he is an introvert. For him, having a family, that's enough. He
Right.
doesn't need much more than this. He's
Right.
like, this is my little tribe. I'm happy. I love people. So me being a mortgage broker, meeting people on the daily basis, creating those amazing relationships, being able to call Tina
Mm-hmm.
and talk with her not only about mortgages but about my daughter, about like whatever I
Anything.
have in my
Yes.
mind, in my heart.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
nice, right? Because again, as an immigrant, we're not having family here,
Mm.
you have to create your family again. Your
Yes.
friends
Yeah.
becoming your family.
Correct. Yeah.
So this business gave me friends. This business gave me my new Canadian family also,
That's amazing.
which is very nice.
That's amazing. What would be one of the tip you would like to give to those individuals who are getting into the mortgages?
That's a great question. So I remember when I joined Dominion Lending Center, one of the mortgage agents that I worked with gave me this one advice, and this advice will be always in my heart and in my mind. It's a very simple thing.
Yeah.
He said to me, never give up.
Right.
No matter what,
Yeah.
give up.
Right.
Um, and this is the tip that I follow myself on the daily basis
Mm-hmm.
in my business life, in my private life. If I have a goal
Yeah.
in my mind, and if I know that this is realistic,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I'm not a person who is like living in la la land, and
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
as long as it's realistic, I'll do it.
Right.
I'll deliver. And if I know that I want this,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it.
Right.
The same in my business. If there is a file that I know that it can be done,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be structured certain way.
Yeah.
It has to be presented certain way, or we have to build up our client to this moment where it can be done.
Right.
I'll do it.
Right. Yeah.
I won't be like, oh, no, this is not gonna happen. That's how I am in my business, and that's how I am in my private life. As long as something can be done, I'll do it. I don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Despite of the fact that there was a lot of voices out there saying, no, you can't be successful in this. You just like you have this funny accent. I'll always have my accent,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Pretty much everyone, most of the people come from different backgrounds, so they do have their own way of saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not gonna pay. Just do minimum. You're fine. Just do minimum. You don't need to do more than this. You're okay. And I was like, I can do better. I'll prove them. I'll show them. And we, us women, we are definitely capable to do it.
Capable of doing more,
Yeah,
actually.
of course. We are like, we know our stuff. We know how to handle family. We know how to handle business. We are hardworking individuals. And I have a great support from my husband. He knows how hard I work. He's a huge helper. I'm not doing this by myself.
Of course, yeah.
But in our industry, I feel like it's shifting more and more. So I really love seeing all the strong women out there thriving through life, thriving through business. And I'm trying to be one of them.
Of
And
course.
so do you,
You are
right?
one of them. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when we talk about the mortgage and the tip to new people, and then you already mentioned about what you love the best about the business is people.
Yeah,
You love to connect with new people, make more friends, and
for
bring
sure.
build your own community and all
And
that.
I love watching them being successful, It's just like currently I have couple people in my team and they are doing so well.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my god, it's like such a blessing for me because I see that they follow my advice and they do great.
Yep.
Such a good thing.
Right.
As a mentor, right? You feel great when your
Absolutely.
people are successful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When they do listen to your advice and follow your path and then they become successful. Absolutely. That's very, very much proud moment for you.
100%. The best.
Right. How do you see the dynamics of real estate taking over right now? Like which direction things are going? There is so much talk out there, louder talk when we talk about interest rate, we talk about the economy, we talk about the war, we talk about other dynamics that play a major role in real estate. How is it being affected on the mortgage industry particularly?
Right. So there is a lot of uncertainty right now. That's what it is, right? We all see gas prices going up. We hear all those news from Middle East. The world is unfolding and we really don't know which direction it's going to go, right? But at the same time, we need to remember one thing. We are Canadians, right? We are still pretty far from all this mess,
Yet,
right?
yeah.
It will affect us somehow, for sure. No doubt about it. But at the same time, Canadian economy is super stable. Like we have our own gas, right? We are 13 hours away from Middle East. Yes, we are close to US, and that's the part that probably will have an impact on our economy and mortgage rates as well. But I feel like we already passed that crisis, right? The rates were at some point at almost 7%. Everyone was like freaking out, and I also have variable mortgage on my house. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What is happening? We went from 1.2 to 5, right?
Yeah.
I think even though we are in this world where things are uncertain and violent, I feel like us Canadians are still very blessed. I'm not into politics, but the stability of our economy is pretty visible. We're still good. And like I said, in my opinion, we passed the worst stage. And again, I would take under consideration all the noise out there if you are thinking of investing in real estate. Then yes, the numbers are crucial, right? Because it all has to make sense if you invest in real estate. But when you are buying your own home, yeah, it's your own home. Despite of all the noise out there, you need a place to live.
Correct. You need a roof.
You need a roof. And despite of everything happening out there, it's always better to pay your own mortgage than someone else's mortgage, right? And just to give you an idea, in Europe, rates are at 7, 8, 9, 10%. We're still good, guys. Like, we are still good. So don't hesitate to reach out to Tina or to me. And yeah, like buying a house, your own house, should be something that will give you peace of mind.
Absolutely.
And try to remove yourself from the noise out there. Because if the rates are gonna, let's say hypothetically, the rates will go up, your landlord will increase the rent.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
You will end up paying rent.
You will end up
You
paying
rather
rent
pay the
and even
mortgage.
higher
Yeah.
rent. So what's the point of paying money straight to your landlord's pocket where you can pay your mortgage? Yes, you will pay interest portion, but that's the reality of lending, right? And that's okay. And I know a few tricks that can help you speed up the payout process, save you some money. So yeah, buying your own house is very different. So
Right.
um tough times out there probably,
Of course. Yeah.
but yet we're good, we're stable, and we're buying our own home. So very different story.
What would be one of the tip you would like to give it to our viewers who are not particularly in real estate industry, but as an entrepreneur who would like to put their foot out there and then shine in their own, career? So what would be one of the tip that you would like to give it to our viewers?
Just work hard.
Yeah.
Work
And don't
hard.
give up.
Don't give up again. Work hard and don't give up. One failure, that's fine. This thing doesn't work for you. That's okay. Try something else and work with strong mentors. Strong brands, strong mentors, you have to have some, unless you are capable to run your show yourself, right? But it's always good to have someone that you can follow their steps, right? I usually keep my eyes open, see what other people in industry, what they do, and I pick and choose things that apply to me and I use it, right? And I know that there are people out there in my industry who are using me as their example, right? And they follow my steps. So try to take the best from out there and apply to your own business and work hard, right?
Yeah.
If you want to grow business, you just have to put 100% of your energy, especially the 5 first years are crucial. After 5 years, when your business is going, you just have to maintain it. You just have to massage it.
But that is also work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't let loose on
Of
that.
course. Yeah. Like you stop working when you have enough money that you can put on your RSPs, on your TFSAs, on your stocks and bonds, and you basically live out of the profit. Other than this, you constantly have to put energy in your business. Always.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's very good tip. Thank you so much, Anna,
Well,
for your time.
Thank you for having me, guys.
You're welcome.
Pleasure.